Hi, this is the 2 Minute Terminator. I'm Ethan McKinley, and welcome.
And I'm Ellie Fitzgerald.
God, you ruined it. Welcome to the show. It's episode 23, and we're going from minutes 44 to 46. In this show, we break down the Terminator franchise one, maybe two. Yeah, 2 minutes at a time. Once again, I'm Ethan McKinley, and my co-host, Ellie Fitzgerald, the hinge-wristed boy, has hurt her wrist.
How did I hurt my wrist?
We were play fighting, and I think you've overextended your right arm.
I've overextended it.
Well, I kind of fell on you, and your arm went that way.
Which way? That way.
Kind of that way, in the backwards motion. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, everybody. My enunciation is terrible. I apologise. So, before we get started, the lovely Scott Shaw, who we mentioned in, I think, God,
Can I
was
stop
it?
you there?
Yes, he is lovely.
Hit the music.
You son of a bitch.
Watch out for machines, they're unstoppable. Watch out for machines, they will rule the world.
And we're back. Ellie stealing my thunder. Wow, it was actually episode 14. Quite a way away. Scott Shaw, an actor playing a Cyberdyne technician, we reached out to on Facebook. And remarkably, he got back to us and he wrote us a lovely letter.
He
Did. You know this,
did.
Ellie?
What a fucking legend. Yes, he told me all about it.
Yeah, he did warn to people when he linked us on his website that it was the language was a bit fruity, and Ellie has not put him to shame at all by saying, "What a fucking legend." Ellie, read the message that Scott Shaw replied to us.
So, Mr. Scott Shaw.
Scott Shaw, cult movie actor, and I guess auteur genius. He uses a thing called Zen filmmaking when he makes films, which is when he makes a film, they don't have a script. They just let the wind take them where it
That
will.
sounds like your dream. You guys should work together.
Yeah, less lines for me to remember because I'm awful at learning lines in my
No, we
acting career.
discovered that when you're just focusing on what your lines are, you're shit. But when you're actually busying yourself with something else, the lines just come. It's really weird. I remember when I was learning lines with you for something, and when you were sat there like, fuck, I can't fucking think about what the fucking lines were, you kept messing it up. But then when you just like wandered around, you were picking your nails, you were clipping your fingernails and stuff, and then all of a sudden it just came.
I only have a
It's when
finite
you're
amount of nails though, and if it's more than one page, it's a lot to learn.
Just stop scratching your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, back to our awesome mailbag.
I know I don't have to make the screen big because you're not blind like me, but I will do it anyway.
Oh, thanks, Ethan.
When are you ready, Ellie?
Hey, Ethan, thanks for the message. I imagine you read the one I sent to you on YouTube, but if not, it's below. Keep up the great work. Great in capitals.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I get crazy emails and messages every day. All right, fucking hell, fool yourself. But today I got one directing me to your podcast. Amazing to have heard about this episode so soon. Great stuff. Glad to have found out
He likes
about
writing
you
great
guys.
in capitals.
I know.
In every sense of the word, it's great the way he does it.
They're all great. And thanks for talking about me and for using my name in your episode title. I'm not worthy. I had my web guy put up a link to the episode and to your SoundCloud page on my scottshaw.com, that's scottshaw.com, news page. It will be up there for a bit. A bit? Come on, dude. Hope it helps a few more listeners find out about you. Also, I think it was Ellie who mentioned the guy with long dark hair in this scene.
Yes.
His name was Mark Williams. I didn't know him at the time. We were shooting T2, but we later went on to work together on a few films like Rollerblade 7.
Amazing.
Good guy. He died way too young, maybe 15 years ago. Really sorry to hear that.
Yeah, when I said amazing, I didn't mean that was amazing. I meant like that Rollerblade 7 sounded amazing.
Yeah.
We should seek it out.
I know. Should we watch one of the movies tonight?
Well, there's much of his work actually on his YouTube channel. Anyone that's listening, go to Scott Shaw, filmmaker. You can probably find him on Google, but you can definitely find him on...
Well, he's got a website, scottshaw.com.
Well, we link it below the episode in the trivia, so if you're on your phone, we'll put links under the actual description of this show, but you can seek out his work. It's pretty good, actually. I like it. Pretty good. It looks fucking awesome.
Yeah. He died way too young, 15 years ago. Just thought I'd let you know. Once again, thanks and keep up the great talking. I love it. I also liked you on Facebook so I can keep up with what's going on in your podcast. All the best, S.
So I write back, Scott, not seen you on YouTube. Sorry, I'm not.
Can't
Glasses on.
read.
Scott, not seen the YouTube message. Right, start again. This one I'm not really good at acting. Scott, not seen you the YouTube message yet, but yeah, we get into silly detail without Terminator podcast. You know, podcasting. Oh God, I've done it wrong again. Right, start again.
Do you want me to read this for you?
No, I want to do it. Scott, not seen the YouTube message yet, but yeah, we go into silly detail with our Terminator podcast and do research to ridiculous levels. And we noticed you did some digging, and we love your stuff, baby. We'd love to Skype an episode at some point, your experience on T2 and your other life and work, etc. Only 30 minutes or so. I'm an actor too, doing this for broadcast experience. Although I can't pronounce the word broadcast, which might be a problem. It's kind of taken off. So it will be great to talk to you, sir. We are not worthy, sir. We are not worthy. Thank you so much for getting back. I hope we can work something out. Kind regards, Ethan and Ellie. I put Ellie in lowercase letters.
I noticed that.
Yeah. And then I wrote again, like, feel free to contact us on the T2 Facebook page. And then I put honourable mention in episode 21 from the shock of him getting back to us and stuff. And that was me dropping my glasses. Scott writes back, thanks. Another fun show. Great listen. Now, at this point, what do we do, Ellie? Do we just go for break and go, look, can you come on the show, please? Can we call you?
Yeah.
Okay. Scott Shaw, we're going to message you again.
Come on our show.
Yeah, man. We want to...
you must have Skype or Viber or something.
We want a grassroots, experience with you and your time with James Cameron and Joe Morton. You know, stuff like that.
You know.
No.
Yeah, come on the show, dude. That'd be
Even
fucking
Mark
awesome.
Williams, who you later went on to work with. I don't know. Like, how was your experience on the
We
movie?
want to grill you.
So that's that.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Not like the guy that got grilled in the beginning of the movie when he gets thrown onto the...
Yeah.
Not that kind of grilling.
So yeah, patchy low energy start to the show. Usually it's me, but this time it's Ellie.
Or maybe because I got a broken wrist.
Anyway, sorry for the patchiness of the shows the last few days. I've been doing bartending and it's taken up much of my time.
Working 9 to 5.
Working 7 till 5 the next morning.
Well, you didn't. You finished at midnight.
Almost 24 hours. Okay, so if you can get 3 hours sleep and do all that, could you do it?
No.
Thank you. Anyway.
There's lots of things I can't do that you can.
Yeah,
Like close a deal. Anyway, so we're going to go on the 2 minutes and I haven't looped it at all.
You don't need to loop it, Ellie. We've got pens.
We've got pens. Okay, so what's the...
Basically, it's a
bookmarks of this?
continuation, which is another weird thing. They seem to be outside this little liquor store for forever talking about stuff. And it spans over like a 6 or 7 minute period. Because it's
So
actually in
is
the
that
next
just
2
like-
minutes coming up as well. John questions the T1000. John questions the T800 about the T1000. And the T1000 finds John's stash, which is behind a poster. And Wolfie is nicknamed after James Cameron's German Shepherd Beowulf. Sadly, that's one of the facts, and I've read it wrong, and I've just given you a fact attack by accident.
Oh, Ethan!
Wolfie is the name of James Cameron's dog. And a delayed thing as well. Weirdly, do you know why Indiana Jones is called Indiana Jones?
No.
Hopefully you've put together what I've just said, and you can actually
It's
take the next
the
step.
name of someone's dog.
George Lucas's dog is called Indiana. So, yeah.
Is that before or after he was raped?
What, on the pinball machine by
Yeah.
Spielberg in South Park?
Sweet little piggy. Oh, it's so dark.
Well, he was called Indiana Smith originally, Indiana Jones. Did you know that?
Indiana Smith? Oh,
Well,
God.
Spielberg, I think, around the time of Close Encounters, asked if he could do a Bond film, and the Broccolis just turned him down flat.
The Broccolis.
The Broccoli family are the people, along with originally, along with Harry Saltzman, who was like a big
Jew?
probably.
Saltzman, come on.
Your Judah is impeccable, Ellie.
I know. Spot the Jew. We always used to do that when we would drive, when we used to go up London, and then we'd drive out.
You know the ADL is going to contact the show now and come after us.
Why?
the Anti-Defamation League, because you can't say anything about Jews. You can pick on any race, and they go, "Ah, that's okay."
I'm not saying anything bad about them.
They
I'm
go,
just saying
we're
that
all
he's a
different.
Jew. It's just a fact. I haven't stated an opinion.
I know, but you've in your time gone, I Jewed him off, and you've used like vernacular like that.
I've Jewed him off.
Yeah.
I've said I've boyed him off.
Boyed him off.
I've called you a Jew
When do you
many
call-
times.
When I'm being cheap.
You're never cheap. Fucking Nando scum. Anyway, so oh, if you could have seen the look I just got. So what happens in this 2 minutes, Ethan?
Well, as I was saying about Indiana Jones, it was originally called Indiana Smith. George Lucas developed it after Star Wars. He wrote, obviously, his first thing he wanted to make Flash Gordon, and Universe went, "Fuck no, you're not having Flash Gordon. Kiss my ass." You've only directed American Graffiti, so he was like, "All right, I want to create something like Flash Gordon, but better." And that, of course, was Star Wars.
Oh wow,
The second thing he created
that's pretty cool.
was a globe-trotting archaeologist who was very much in the mould of the kind of like essentially it was the serials, a bit like Flash Gordon, but like the other side of that, which was like Alan Quatermain, King of the Rocket Men, which obviously went on later to be made in 1990 by Joe Johnston, who was one of the Industrial Light and Magic people that did the effects for Star Wars. God, what was his most recent film? He directed Captain America, the first movie.
Is that any good?
I really like it.
Why?
It's not as good as The Rocketeer. I think The Rocketeer is amazing. I really like The Rocketeer.
And who's that?
The Rocketeer, Joe Johnston directed it. It's got Timothy Dalton, who was Bond.
I love Timothy Dalton.
We're going to bring it back to...
Jordan's the Bond.
But George Lucas wanted a kind of James Bond meets the 1930s serials and came up with Indiana Jones. Or Indiana Smith at the time.
So why did they change it?
Because when Star Wars was coming out at the same time of Close Encounters, George Lucas got very paranoid that it would be a flop, and they went to Hawaii on holiday. So they're on the beach just waiting for the grosses to come in, and they usually knew back then if the first couple of days grosses for the weekend, they'd know if it's going to be a hit or not. If it made like, I think, 10 million.
Okay.
Because George didn't think it would make that much money. He thought it'd make 10 million max. Because up to that point, the only sci-fi film that did kind of 10 or 12 million was Planet of the Apes, the Charlton Heston version, I think 68.
Fucking hell.
So
Dude, your knowledge is just...
he was expecting to get about 1 or 2 million that weekend and go, okay, it'll be a moderate hit, but that'll be the end of that, and I'll just have to shelve all these ideas. Not necessarily great ideas, I might add, because we found out in the prequels that they weren't great ideas. And it did 10 million its opening weekend. That was the entire gross of Planet of the Apes, like 9 years earlier. And Spielberg was like, "Well, you beat me, George. You've made more money than Close Encounters. In fact, so much so, I think Steven Spielberg did an open letter, or I guess poster in Variety, like the trade magazine at the time. Sorry, I lie. No, knowledge is rubbish. Sorry if I'm waffling, everyone.
Waffle on.
In 1982, when E.T. came out, George Lucas sent Steven Spielberg a lovely open letter in Variety, along with a picture of R2-D2 and C-3PO celebrating, because E.T. became the #1 film of all time after Star Wars, and went, well done for beating Star Wars.
What do you think's better, Star Wars or E.T.?
Star Wars. Never really connected with E.T. I don't know why. It's got all the ingredients that are classic Spielberg, and you could argue it's actually his best film. But... and the music's amazing. I guess that's ultimate John Williams there. Just, that was like the end, almost the tail end of his like amazing scores. Everyone goes, no, you're only saying that because it's about the Holocaust. It's not necessarily good.
Now he's fucking doing it.
No, but I think sometimes like Oscar-worthy films, sometimes people get lost in the mix and kind of go, oh. The best period of John Williams is 1975, which was Jaws, which put him on the map. Mm-hmm. And then obviously... he just kept knocking out score after score after score that was amazing. Star Wars, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. I think it ends for me with Temple of Doom, to be honest, 1984. So he had 9 good years of that classic, amazing John Williams. All the shit he plays at concerts. And everyone goes, yeah, oh my God, John Williams, the Hollywood Bowl, but E.T., Indiana Jones. And then he goes, I'm going to do a piece now, the solo piano piece with the violin. From the end of Schindler's List, and everyone goes, oh, in the audience. There's a visible, oh. So yeah, they're sitting on the beach in Hawaii. Spielberg goes, well done, you beat me, George. Star Wars is a huge hit. Close Encounters is also a hit, but hasn't opened as big as that. Well done. And he goes, you know what? I reached out to the Broccoli's and asked if I could do a James Bond movie, and he just told me to go fuck myself, basically.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, they're not Italian gangsters.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, the Broccoli's aren't Italian gangsters.
no. So Spielberg goes, fucking hell, what is it, James Bond? And George goes, I've got something better than James Bond. He's like, no, surely not. They were doing it in the style of an old gentleman's club in the, in the times
Fetch me
of
my
Philip.
blunderbuss.
I tell you, Fogg, I could go around the world in 80 days. Poppycock, I don't believe you. I would wager 5 guineas. Shut up.
Guineas, wow.
That's that. What was that scene, isn't it? Where they're there with a sherry, they're just like in the whiskey. Was it brandy snifters, and they just hold it in their palm.
Snifters?
That's what you call the glass.
Oh, glass.
And he goes, "Yeah, I've got something better than James Bond." And he goes, "Go on, tell me about it." He goes, "Indiana Smith, an international globe-trotting archaeologist who gets into scrapes. It's like the old Republic serials of the 1930s and 40s. I want, John Williams to do the score, so it's got this big, sweeping, amazing score. It'll be amazing. We're going to dress the hero like Humphrey Bogart in The Treasure of the Sierra Madre and get that kind of like
Good
Maltese
movie.
Falcon feeling."
Love that movie.
So, yeah. And he hands him the script to Indiana Smith. That becomes the next film I think Spielberg makes. Sorry, that's a lie. Another lie. He told me about Indiana Jones, and then in 1979, Spielberg did his massive flop, which was 1941. And Spielberg was kind of fucked then. He was in that thing I told you about called Direct to Jail.
Oh, right, yeah.
So if you make a film that bombs, you go to direct to jail, and most times you never recover from that. You end up becoming a TV director. You still do stuff like CSI and stuff, like big TV shows, but you'll never get to do your own scripts or your own like projects. Which weirdly, the Wachowski brothers seem to keep dodging that bullet. They seem to have the Sophie gene injected into them because they made the Matrix Revolutions and the Matrix Reloaded after the Matrix. They went, "Oh, the Matrix is amazing," and everyone shit all over the Matrix films, even though they made money. They came back with Speed Racer in 2007. That was a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2015, they did Jupiter Ascending, which was a bit of a confused mess and was a bit of a bomb. And yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to go to direct to jail now. They've had a lot of chances. So Spielberg essentially was in direct to jail. So he's like, "What am I going to do?" He says, "Can we do that James Bond thing that we discussed?" And George Lucas was like, "Yeah, okay, okay." Empire Strikes Back had come out, which George had financed with all his own money in 1980. And Empire was obviously a big hit, so they pressed on with Indiana Jones. Sorry, they pressed on with Raiders of the Lost Ark, which had now changed to Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Stupid. So yeah, that was Spielberg's next film.
Wow. Dude, I don't know, like, how many intakes of breath you took then. Not a lot.
Well, the reason we've spoken for 10 minutes about that is because, Ellie, Spielberg went, "This is great, can't wait to do it." They cast Tom Selleck as Indiana Jones. Did you know that?
No.
And like Pierce Brosnan, who was just about to walk onto the stage announcing to the world's press,
I'll be the new James Bond.
the phone rings and they go, "Oh,
We've extended your contract.
Magnum PI is awesome. We've extended his contract." And Tom Selleck's heart broke. Can you imagine? Because he
Aw.
got stuck in TV hell then.
Yeah, but dude, you can't beat Harrison Ford as Indy.
It was Tom Selleck. He was cast.
Well,
He'd signed the contract. It was done. And then bang.
so couldn't he have just said no to the other thing?
No, because you'd get sued by NBC or is it? I think it might have been Columbia
Why?
Television. Because when you sign a contract to a television series or a movie,
You're
like
signing your soul away?
kind of, yeah, because like it's
Wow.
almost like Daniel Craig is contracted to do no more Bonds. He did this one outside of his contract. He signed on for 4 Bonds or 3 Bonds.
Mm.
So this one is his first James Bond, which is Spectre, if you're listening in the future, and he's probably done 7 James Bonds after this point, but he's said he doesn't want to do any more James Bonds. He's done this one additionally to the 3 he'd signed on for.
Yeah.
So now he's done Spectre. He said he doesn't want to do Bond, so they'd have to offer him a shitload of money because he's not tied to a contract to do any more James Bonds. The same way, if you do a TV series, you sometimes sign a contract that requires, you'll do an initial run of episodes or the first season. You might sign on for an extra 2 or 3 seasons. Most actors probably will do that because you think, fucking hell, it's guaranteed work. If it is a hit, I've got 3 or 4 years of guaranteed fucking work.
Mm.
So he must have done that. And then they made Magnum. He's like, okay, I can do movies now. Magnum's a hit. And they were like, actually, we're going to do more Magnums.
Fuck.
And so he never got to work with the most commercially successful director in the world, even now. And George Lucas, the creator of Star Wars.
Mate, you'd be fucking pissed.
And it actually, in my opinion, is better than Star Wars in many ways. The Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's amazing.
Oh, right. I would agree. I prefer Indiana Jones to Star Wars.
So he missed out on a fucking classic film, became one of the most legendary film characters of all time. So Tom Selleck must be at somewhere whenever he's been in New York.
Shaking his fist at the sky.
Whenever he's been in a restaurant, maybe in New York or somewhere swanky in LA, having dinner.
All of a sudden just breaks down.
And then like Harrison Ford just comes in and gets seated at another table, and he must be like seeing an ex or someone that's betrayed you, even though they're not really that involved. But yeah, Tom Selleck got
I
shit
met
canned.
Harrison Ford, didn't I?
Yes, Tom Selleck got shit canned. And Stephen went, "What about Harrison Ford?" And George Lucas said no.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he went, he's in Star Wars, he's in fucking American Graffiti, he's just been in Empire Strikes Back, there will be a third Star Wars film coming. You know, I don't want him to be my Robert De Niro. Because Scorsese used to put Robert De Niro in all his films.
Yeah.
Now he puts Leonardo DiCaprio, because he's got a fatter head than Robert De Niro.
I think DiCaprio's actually got better.
You think?
Yeah, definitely.
Nah.
I think the first few movies he did were fucking wank.
I don't think he's taking care of himself. He's got that. He's got still the boyish good looks, but he looks like a hard drinker.
But I like the fact that he does not give a fuck, and it doesn't matter because the fucking chicks love him.
Yeah.
He's had more chicks since he's got fatter and more dishevelled than before. He was fucking Rihanna recently.
Yeah, that just feels all kinds of wrong.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like you can do better, guys.
Why?
Because on that level, Rihanna's somebody who's got her own money, so classically she wouldn't be attracted to...
Yeah, it's because he's a fucking badass. And I never thought I'd say that about DiCaprio.
Is he a badass?
I reckon so, yeah.
Really?
I reckon he's a fucking animal. In the sack, that's what I'm talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
He just, I don't know, just looks like he fucking own you.
Are you basing that because you've seen the Wolf of Wall Street and art
No.
and real life have blended in your mind?
No.
So let's imagine he's behind you and he has to rest his gut on the shelf that's your backside.
Well, as long as he's behind me, I can't fucking see it.
So anyway, Spielberg goes, can we change...
Spielberg.
Spielberg goes, can we not call it Indiana Smith? And George Lucas goes, okay, what do you want to call it? He goes, Indiana Jones.
So, but why did he not want Smith? Because it was too
Because it just
common.
didn't have a nice ring to it. It just didn't sound right. He said Indiana Jones sounds cooler.
Sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you tensing your muscles?
And no, I'm probably just having a stroke.
It is the left side. It would make sense.
So anyway, on with the show.
On with the show.
Indiana, of course, was George Lucas's dog's name, a Malamute. Similarly, James Cameron's German Shepherd was called Beowulf.
That's an awesome name for a dog.
But he called him Wolfie for short. And that's why when the T-1000 kills the dog...
I have a question to ask about that. Why would he kill the dog after he'd killed the foster parents?
I can only imagine that he wanted to check if the dog was tagged or chipped and see what it was actually called, because he would have gone, they just cut me off on the phone. I don't know. I suppose in the real world the T-1000 probably wouldn't think of that. Or would it? I don't know.
So, okay. The T-800 is obviously a less advanced machine, right?
Yeah.
And the T-1000 is obviously the next one up.
Yeah.
If Arnold Schwarzenegger, the T-800, was able to work out that that was the T-1000 on the phone, how would the T-1000 have not known that he was not speaking to John Connor? If Arnie worked it out, why didn't Robert?
Well, he kind of does, doesn't he? Because he goes to kill the dog.
Well, no, he's not sure. But killing the dog, what difference does that make?
Well, the dog kept barking, so it draws attention to him, doesn't it? So if he just kills the dog, it doesn't make...
Yeah, but he's killed the parents now. He's spoken to John.
Also,
now he's off.
You could argue that set in each of the Terminator's programmings, just by proxy, for all of them, is if you see a dog, kill it.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because in the first film, as you know, that's how they spotted Terminators. That's why they have dogs in that kind of...
I know, but this is now like a massively upgraded version. Would they still have the same kind of programming? If you see a dog, kill it.
No, but it's still some baseline programming, isn't it? And a dog probably would, obviously, has, like this one has spotted the T1000 as not being kosher. Jewish reference. The Jewish episode.
I was going to say the episode all about Jews.
John Williams, of course, conducted the soundtrack to Jews in 1975.
Do you mean Jaws?
Yes.
Actually, there's a really funny picture of a shark, and he's got really curly sideburns and a hat, and it says Jews. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so, wow. I just don't think that was very... I don't think that was a very good part where they killed the dog. Why would he kill the dog after? I just don't get that. You haven't given me a good enough reason. I don't think, anyway.
Written into the script, Ellie.
Oh, God, he's got his serious face.
As we've discussed, when she's talking, or when he's talking to his foster mother on the phone, he goes, the dog's really barking.
Mm-hmm.
So the T1000 hasn't killed the dog. The T1000 has killed the mom and infiltrated the house.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And he's going, can you shut up, you fucking mutt? Like the stepdad, and then he gets spiked. So then the T1000 goes, oh, I'm going to go and check the dog and make sure the dog's caught. I don't know. It's obviously an intelligent machine.
I just don't think that was the most intelligent move.
No. Well, here we go. What we don't see in the bit we're watching, because we're actually going off, sadly, the moving version we're going off is not the SKYNET edition, the special edition. I actually logged all the facts for the SKYNET edition.
Oh, yeah, but then it wouldn't work on VLC, would it?
No.
We couldn't loop the motherfucker.
No.
No.
So basically, we've got this scene when the T1000 goes out to kill the dog. That's right, you don't need it. So when he finds out the dog's called Wolfie...
So that's actually James Cameron's dog.
That's probably not James Cameron's dog, but it's
Oh,
a
okay.
German Shepherd.
Called Wolfie.
Yeah.
Like his. Oh, okay. I thought maybe he was like a famous dog. Max.
So the dog's called Max. But now, here's the freaky thing which James Cameron cucks. He thought it dragged the film out too long.
Oh, wow, yeah, I've never seen this before. We've got Robert Patrick walking back through the house, slow-mo.
Well, because the T1000,
Scanning
as
the,
James Cameron
apartment.
said, samples everything through touch, he assumed you could, like, ultrasound or scan by touching things in John's room. So he does this, like, freaky, like, search of John's room. You've probably seen this, Ellie, haven't you?
No, I've never seen this. It's a very stereotypical kind of teenage boy's bedroom, huh? He's quite obviously fascinated in science
Well, James
and some
Cameron
kind
cut
of
this.
metal
I'm not
music.
sure if he thought it looked shit. I don't think it looked shit, but it was... and Robert... God, what's his name?
I used to get those.
Watch this, Ellie. Robert Patrick wanted to, like, do this, like, freaky alien search of John's room.
Okay, it does look a bit bizarre. I'm kind of
By,
glad
like,
they cut
touching
this
things
out.
with his fingers and stuff.
It does look really weird, don't you think, though?
It's designed to look weird.
Do you not think it would have been better if they'd done this scene, but as him in the silver, like, liquid form, as he was running his fingers over stuff? It looks so much better if it was like the liquid metal creeping over shit.
Well, it's budget though, isn't it? Oh, here we go. He searches the wall. He discovers there's a thing. Oh.
What's this? He's just
Messages from Mom, it says.
he's just ripped down a poster, which has revealed a hole in the wall, and there's a box.
You've really
and
not seen
on the
this
box-
clip?
I've never seen this ever. This is the first time.
Here we go.
He's going through a box that just says messages from Sarah.
Photos and letters from his mother. So yeah, that's the scene that is in the SKYNET edition.
Do you think he should have kept it in? The
Well, he
main
did,
one?
but James Cameron, I think, got the impression when I listened to the commentary that he doesn't really like the SKYNET edition. In fact,
Oh.
he doesn't really like the special edition.
Oh,
He thought it was all
you made it,
superfluous.
punk.
No, I think it was studio pressure going. You've done an Alien special edition, which is like obviously better than the original with the sentry guns and things.
Yeah.
And that was like very well received. Actually, probably the first of the special edition things to ever come out on video at the time. But it prompted this kind of like, so there is an aftermarket after the cinema, after the initial theatrical release, and obviously, you know, we can make extra money. We can sell 2 versions of the film. So it started.
Would you sell
to
something
kinda,
you don't like though?
I don't know. I mean, maybe he just put it in for posterity that all the deleted scenes are now in one cohesive
I guess
whole.
it generates more revenue.
Of course it does, but you just do it to try it, don't you? But I really got the impression he was like, whatever, the theatrical version's how it should
And yet
be.
James Cameron was super pumped about Terminator Genesis. It's an awesome movie.
As money was flying out of his pockets.
Yeah, literally. And his eyes were going boss-eyed.
As he was stripping on the pole, he was going, make it rain, James, make it rain.
That just reminds me of that video you showed me of that dude flicking money at that chick who's like really hot and bent over and like flicking her hair all around. And then the next minute he runs out of money and she runs off screaming.
Yeah.
And it's just some fat kid going, I'm sure I've got another dollar in here somewhere.
I will put the deleted scene from the SKYNET edition in the trivia of this episode.
Yeah, no, I'd never ever seen that before.
I can't believe you've never seen that before.
No.
Oh, well. By the way, Robert's first night off shooting was in fact going out to kill Wolfie. Or Max, rather.
That was the first thing that he shot for the movie?
That was Robert Patrick's first night shooting.
Wow. Oh my god. Ethan's glasses, both the arms have broken off, so he's holding it like a fucking monocle.
I'm holding them like I'm watching some vaudevillian show in Victorian
yeah.
London.
You're just missing the ridiculous wig.
I know, I need a stick like that to come up, just to hold.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You just need a wig and maybe like a ruffle around your neck.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll look the part. You've got the long hair.
Yeah.
And you look like fucking Quentin Crisp.
Now, moving on to the bit where Sarah's being interviewed by the FBI, who've come to the mental institution.
She looks fucking juiced off her head, didn't she?
Yeah.
Do you reckon she's pumped full of drugs at this point?
Do you want to know who the hamster FBI agent is? Who looks a bit rodenty.
Who is the hamster rodenty looking FBI agent?
We should go after this guy as well.
Yeah, we should.
Shaw's betrayed us.
How has Shaw betrayed us?
I don't know.
He's reached out.
Come on the show. Let's Skype. He's like, you do a great show. Goodbye.
He's probably a very busy man.
Don't want to be found.
I want to be famous.
Right, yeah, the photos he's shown a bit like when they show the from the 1984 police attack.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, from the first movie. Yes, I see you know your photography well.
That was a set recreated. They just put now Arnold, 1990 Arnold, because they were filming in 1990, in that kind of outfit, and did some blurry shots, so it looks like if they just screen grabs taken from the video camera. It's
really good, though, because I didn't realise that they were new photos. That actually looks like it could have been taken from the original.
Yeah.
He looks... How they've made him look younger in those photos, I don't know. Is it just because they've changed his hair, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you see the coffee cup, a bit of product placement there for Subway.
Is that Subway?
Apparently, yeah.
How old is Subway?
Subway coffee. I don't know, let's find out now.
Jesus, I thought Subway wasn't that old. Wow, the things you learn from Terminator.
Subway was...
Also, question. Yeah. Why is it that we have, like, amazing cameras on our phones?
Yeah.
Like, where you get, like, I don't know, fucking 8 megapixel or whatever, and you can pick up the most incredible detail. And yet on CCTV cameras, you get this fucking 8-bit blurred piece of bullshit. That's what you'd actually really need a good camera for. So when
1965.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I guess it wasn't Subway as you know it now. It's probably just some mom and pop operation that they started.
Mom and pop. Call me pop. Yeah. Do you not find that weird?
I do.
You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
I fucking knew it. How CCTV camera footage is always really blurred and shit.
Yeah.
And yet they can put a really incredible camera in your phone.
Yeah.
Why don't they just convert the technology from phones to CCTV cameras?
I think the technology...
Then they might actually find criminals.
Well, the problem is storage.
I'm doing an Alan Partridge shrug. What?
Well, if you're filming something constantly live and it has to be recorded and logged somewhere, I think the old way of doing it would be on like a videotape. Yeah. So it would film
VT.
on it would film on a layer of a VHS tape, and then it would record on the other side as well. So you have to keep changing the tapes every few days. They did that in a restaurant I used to work in.
Oh, okay.
But people usually forgot, so it never fucking worked anyway. But if there was an incident, obviously you'd go back through the tape, and that's how they kind of did things.
Oh, okay.
And I think they kept the tape. They had enough tapes to go for like 2 weeks.
I mean, because those photos they've got there of Arnie, I mean, they're a lot clearer than what you actually see on like Crime Watch.
But because stuff is shot in like Super HD now, you wouldn't have enough memory to store something like that.
But that's ridiculous, no?
It is. I'm sure in some like government facility where they've got like unlimited budget and technology.
Oh yeah, when they're fucking monitoring the skies and aliens are like coming down and helping the government out with
those cameras on like satellites now. They can like show you like put a silver dollar on the ground and like read what's on it, can't they? From
I know,
it's
space. Utterly ridiculous.
The two men interviewing Sarah.
Is this a fact?
This is a fact attack.
Fact attack. Mixing it up.
Oh well done. Right, detectives Mossberg.
Mossberg.
Detective Mossberg and Lake.
Mossberg and the Jews.
Is played by an actor called Don Lake.
Don Juan.
Don Lake. I don't like you.
So he's the one that looks like the hamster, right?
Yes, I think he is. Yeah, the bald man who looks a bit
Don Lake.
hamstery-like. He's got a good character
What's
face.
he been in?
He's he's kind of a writer now. So he's done the Bonnie Hunt Show, massive hit.
Massive hit.
Manic
Hit
Mansion.
his career.
He's a producer. I think basically he was an actor. No, yeah, and he's gone into screenwriting basically. His latest thing is this year's Love Is Dead. It's 2015. If you're listening to us in the future.
Do you know how often you say basically?
Do you know how often you kind of like do a bleaty laugh when you go into a sentence?
Oh, I know.
You
Every
go,
time.
well, I.
I'll shut up now. I'll get in my box.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry I ended your arm, but you don't
touch
be
it.
passive aggressive on the show, Ellie. Come on. Dumb and Dumber 2. He's Dr. Meldman. So yeah, he's done a few things. I know we usually go into grim detail, but no one cares.
No one gives a fuck, mate. He's got a very shiny head.
Detective Weatherby, more interesting though, as I'm a fan of the B-movie actor. I mean, Don Lake has obviously done a lot of like really good stuff.
So he's not B, is he? A kind of.
Return to me with like Paul Rudd, Terminator 2, the very thing we're discussing. Won't even mention that as a fucking credit, you idiot, Ethan. So yeah, Cars. So yeah, he's been in some like pretty awesome stuff. Now, Richard Vidan is a guy I chime with quite. You know.
And who's he in this particular scene?
He
the other cop.
Yeah, he's Detective Weatherby. So we've had Detective Mossberg or Detective Don Lake, and basically we've got Detective Weatherby, played by Richard Vidan. Now, did you know Weatherby? Well, Spalding will know this. Weatherby and Mossberg are gun manufacturers.
Oh wow!
And that's why they're called that by Cameroon. Now, Richard
Spalding will know about this.
He will know about it. Right. Weatherby, Richard Vidan. He's been in Rock Zombies, 1985's Rock Zombies.
That sounds amazing.
Zombie Infection, 2011. So he's kept it on a level for all those years. Scarecrows, which is actually pretty scary. Well, it was when I was like 12. He's in a film called Tumors.
Rock Zombie sounds awesome. Have you seen that?
It does sound awesome.
It does.
He's
And
the
it's made in
second.
the 80s.
He's the second lead in it as well, by the way. Jag. Glasses fall off. Ethan yawns. Blood dribbles down.
Stop getting
Bond wrong.
Yes. I was going to say Richard Vidan.
Yeah. Hard Rock Zombies. Here we go. So who's in this? Krishna Shah directed it. E.J. Kirst, Gino Andrews, Sam Mann.
What's the plot? Go up. A hard rock band travels to the tiny and remote town of Grand... How do you pronounce that? Greenall to perform. Peopled by hicks, rubes, werewolves, murderous dwarves, oh my god, sex perverts, and Hitler. Oh my god, I might have to watch this movie. You had me at sex perverts and Hitler. I love how they put those two together.
The town is a strange place, but that doesn't stop the band's lead singer from falling in love with a local girl named Cassie. After Nazi sex perverts kill the band to satisfy their lust, Cassie kills the rockers back from
the grave
to save her, the town, and maybe the world.
Okay, I have to see this movie, dude.
Rock Zombies.
Yes, that's amazing. Maybe they'll change Rock Lobster to Rock
Phil
Zombies.
Fondicaro's in it.
Okay, who the fuck is that?
He's a famous midget. I think he's Megosh in Willow. E.J.
Oh
Kirst.
my god!
He looks quite hot.
Oh my god!
Ooh, E.J. Kirst. Still going as well.
Who
Who is he?
E.J. Kirst. Jesus Christ,
Right,
monkey balls.
we've gone
He
down
looks
a rabbit hole here.
Fucking hot. Sorry, guys. We're just going to
E.J.
appease my
Kirst.
moistness. Oh, no, not so much there. Oh, God, no. No. It was one good photo. He's got a fucking horrible nose. God, Ellie, I'm so horrible.
It's like mine.
How is it like yours? He can blatantly breathe through both his nostrils.
Because it's twisted, look, and it tapers at the end into like a non-nose.
It's a bit like your bellend, babe.
And on that bombshell, we'll be back with episodes 24 of the 2-Minute Terminator going from minutes 38 to 40. I've been Ethan McKinley.
Okay.
She's been Ellie Fitzgerald.
I'm Ellie Fitzgerald.
Oh, forget it. We'll return tomorrow with another fact-packed show. Sorry for the delay in the patchy days, but you've had 2 or 3 episodes a day.
I know.
Every day or last week, didn't you? So we thought we'd tide you over that. Thank you all for listening. Sorry,
Thanks
it was
for
listening. A bit waffly. But,
Hasta la vista.
goodbye, baby. No, that was shit. Start
It
again.
was.
Right.
Hasta la vista.
Baby. Is that right?
I'll stick with the original.
I'll give up. Forget it.
Shut up.
Shut up, Ethan.
Watch out for machines. They're unstoppable. Watch out for machines.